Hey smokers, Draga1 here, and today we're going to see if we can install ReactOS on anything at all. So ReactOS is an operating system, an open source operating system that's been designed from the ground up, a non-Linux open source operating system that is designed to be binary compatible with Windows. So in theory, assuming I can get this to work, this should be a pretty much perfect replacement for Windows, as since it's binary compatible, it can run all Windows software without any modification whatsoever to the software. So you could just load up Quake 3 Arena and you're good to go. However, in recent releases of ReactOS, I haven't been able to do a damn thing with it. Every time I try to install it into a virtual machine, it just doesn't work. Doesn't matter if I use the live CD, doesn't matter if I use the install CD, and it doesn't matter apparently if I try to install it on a MacBook. It just doesn't work. So we're gonna use this Windows XP-ish era tower here that I was using for the Windows 98 machine in a couple previous videos. I've since switched off of it, threw a 20 gig hard drive in there, and it should be a perfect candidate for running ReactOS on. So before I started the video, I took a look at the ReactOS website. They haven't upgraded past version 0.4.0. It's still an alpha after quite a lot of years, but they have actually updated their website. Let's take a look. So this is ReactOS's website right here. They've changed it a bit. It used to look way different. It's now highlighting all the features of ReactOS, which is awesome. Like, I really want this operating system to really grow and really become something, sort of its own kind of thing that's not Linux. It's actually trying to kind of replicate and theoretically potentially replace Windows, but you know, I don't really think that's honestly possible. But and so of course it has its little headline here is: imagine running your favorite Windows applications and drivers in an open source environment you can trust. That's ReactOS. Not just an open, but also a free operating system. So, you know, the spiel of pretty much every open source thing ever. So, of course, these are the features. It's lightweight, only takes up 500 megabytes of hard disk space. I have a 20 gig drive in there, so no problem. 96 megabytes of RAM. I like that. That's sort of on par with like Ubuntu, Lubuntu. About 40 different ways to pronounce it, but only one of them is right. Chances are I didn't get it. From scratch, this is not Linux mimicking Windows. So no whine trickery. This is just straight up. And they're not using, I don't think they're using any Windows or any Microsoft code at all. It's just from the ground up trying to make their own Windows. 9 million lines of code, 100 plus devs. Apparently they have a new style. Tons of open modules, games and drivers. They're big on the drivers, getting all the drivers to work. I think they actually did a Indiegogo or Kickstarter or something to help people to fund the creation of drivers. Just drivers for ReactOS, so I don't really know about that. Ready to install, download a boot CD, or try the live CD. What we're going to be doing today is just straight up installing just straight up installing it, not booting a live CD. We're just going to install it and see if it works, and go ahead and do that. I'm super excited that this looks different now. This site looks different. So apparently it's been featured in many different places. Oh, we're not the only ones excited about ReactOS. Yeah, damn right. Okay, so yeah, it's currently its best feature is playing solitaire, I guess, but oh well, I opened the blinds and it looks way better. So I was previously successful in installing ReactOS in Parallels Desktop during the Tiger and Leopard days. However, that was, of course, the older versions of ReactOS. Haven't been so lucky with the more recent ones. This is the latest one, 040. So let's go ahead and get started. The drive in the computer right here is a totally blank drive, no file system. We're just going to see what ReactOS naturally does to a system like this. I'll put all the specs for the computer in the description if that really matters to you. But it has a gig of RAM. Don't know what the clock speed is. It's an AMD Athlon 64, and it originally came with Windows XP. Also, some of the specs are there, except this is actually 20 gig, but you know. So this bad boy here gets kind of noisy right when it boots up. And if we want to try again, I do have the live CD as well. Press any key to boot from CD. Well, that's much better than I was getting on the MacBook, that's for sure. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. English, so this is supposed to mimic the Windows setup pretty closely. Of course, the text is a lot smaller. You'll have to watch in HD if you want to see it. So we have a couple options here. Of course, enter to install, R to repair, or update ReactOS if you want to do some sort of manual update if you can't get it to work or something. Licensing terms and conditions, F3 to quit without installing ReactOS. So pretty standard hotkeys. Not too much to say there. ReactOS setup is in an early development phase. It does not yet support all the functions of a fully usable setup application. So this we know, but at one point during development, earlier in its development, you're actually able to use it and play solitaire. So I actually will put a couple either links in the description or images to my previous attempt at running ReactOS up on the screen right now, and this was probably back in 2006 or something. This is what it used to look like and what I was doing with it, just totally messing around. Following limitations apply. System supports FAT file systems only. File system checks are not implemented yet. It's a good thing we have an unallocated drive. ACPI uniprocessor. What the hell is that? Oh, ACPI. Oh, okay. I didn't read that right. Display. I think this is that. I think. That's fine. So here's our partition thingamajig. It looks exactly like the Windows XP one, roughly. There's a lot more options. You can delete, create, delete. So I think we could just install it onto that. Format it as the FAT file system, quick format. That's just fine. Setup installs it onto the selected directory, so that would essentially be your Windows directory. I was gonna say, because I thought this was when the old like Windows 9X installers had those like meter bars while it's installing. You had like a bar to show how much space you had left, the current file, and then the overall. I thought it was always funny that like if you saw the bar for free space dropping and then the little low icon like lit up. I don't know if the low icon lights up. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna cancel the install if you're running out of space? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if that low icon lights up red. I've never tried to do that. Now I'll have to make a video about that. So I'm assuming that after ReactOS copies all its files, it's going to... Oh, actually you're not seeing that. ReactOS finishes copying all the files. It will go in, it will restart and start up its GUI installer, I think. And it pretty much, as far as I can remember, looks like the Windows 2000 one. You go through that, it gets done, you get to the desktop, it's good. Now, the reason I tried this on a desktop computer and not in a virtual machine is, well, the same thing I said about 5 other times in this video, which was it doesn't work in the virtual machines, or at least I couldn't get it to work. I had just a feeling that if we just gave it a standard PC rig to install onto, it would just do it. Most of the times, all over the website previously, they said, you know what, just install this on a virtual machine. Just don't bother actually putting it on a system. Don't even waste your time. Just put it in a virtual machine. Install bootloader. You don't have to install the bootloader. That's fine. Default option is fine. Enter reboots computer. Pulls the drive back in. Put disk back in the sleeve. Oh, look at all this. Emergency management services? Oh, this is interesting. A lot of different options. Keep it standard there. Hey! Oh. Well, shit. This is what it does in the virtual machine. Yeah. This is what it always does. Control Delete. Control Delete. Control. So you can still use F8 to start the quote-unquote advanced startup options. Well, it's coming up here. Here we go. We got safe mode, safe mode from networking, command prompt, enable boot logging, VJ mode. We may have to do that because I think I probably screwed things over by setting the display mode to 1280 by 1024. We could try that. Fuck. Why does Control Delete not work here? Oh well, let's just try straight up safe mode. No networking. A debug screen. Oh my god! I could look up the stop error. It's likely its stop errors are compatible with, or exactly mean the same thing as they do in Windows. This issue occurs because of a race condition that is triggered when a null lease handle is accessed after the lease spin lock is released. I don't know what that means. I searched this error code along with ReactOS in the Googly, and turns out that if you put it in debug mode, it doesn't give you BSODs. So let's do that. Maybe that was my whole problem this whole time. I just needed to put it in debug mode. Or I'll just see some ultimate horror like that happened when I tried to go into debug mode while playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, this is a good sign. It looks like black and white Windows XP scan disk with the ReactOS logo. I just love the fact that I think these guys are trying to make the ultimate Windows XP from scratch. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll see it until like 2026. I don't know if it's doing anything. Apparently ReactOS has a System32 folder. Not seeing any hard disk activity. I could try safe mode with debug mode. Oh wait, here's debugging mode. Debugging mode on debugging mode? Oh god, I don't get it. I think that's as far as it got last time. You know, there's so many combinations I could do to try and get this thing up and running. Let's try safe mode with ReactOS debug, and then debug with ReactOS regular, and then I'll try something else. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Oh, I could have just done that from there. Okay. Debugging mode. ReactOS. A lot of hard disk activity right now. Okay. Maybe we got it. Never sat at this screen that long before. Blue screen should have come up by now. We have no drive activity. Just notice that the copyright date is this year, goes up to this year. It's been 20 years in development. It's 20 years in development and still in alpha. It's starting to sound like the worst early access disaster of all time. However, they are working with zero funding, I believe, so, you know, $0 plus a lot of time doesn't always mean something's going to happen. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So try that one more thing, which is Control Delete, so it's locked. I'll try. I did debugging on debugging, debugging on regular, but then I just did the regular safe mode. So I think I've done absolutely everything. So the next step is to see if the live CD works. This is supposed to just boot ReactOS without having to install it, which honestly I should have done to begin with. Looks like it's already starting up to the disk. Press any key to boot from it. The default was live CD debug. I guess it's just going to do it all by itself. I think they kind of want you to use debug mode a little. Otherwise you get in trouble. Let's get to the USB hubs. Please don't spin down CD drive. Well, it spun down a little. I don't have high hopes. We could try non-debug mode. And it spun down all the way. Great. There's screen and log file. Let's try this live CD. Now for reference, Windows 98 installs just fine on this. Damn it! Damn it! Ooh, that looked pretty nasty. How about screen? Whoa. I think it's total verbose mode. Holy balls. Fatal system error. Okay, enter debugger on embedded Intel 3. Oh, enter debugging on. Okay. What was the last thing it was doing? Failed to retrieve number of ports. Failed. Open registry key. Failed. Doesn't like my processor, or it doesn't like the USB ports. I can't tell. So that's probably not going to work. Oh, there is another thing we can try. We could try a newer computer. I do have this lying around. You may find it somewhat familiar. Yes, this is the RAID 0 computer that used to run Windows 10, but now no longer does. It's, of course, a little bit of a newer motherboard here. Right now, there's a video card in it, PCI Express video card, and it already has an installed system, so this is sort of its own little project. However, we can try the live CD with it and see what happens. Well, before we do that, we'll probably want to get rid of the video card. It's probably going to poop its pants if it finds out it's in there. I think I might even be able to just take the hard disk out too. Because, you know, I'm just going to use the live CD because I'm not going to waste my time installing it if it's not going to work. Oh yeah, this one was dying. Well, I'll just scoop this one out of the way and just swap all the connectors over. What? Apparently I had a capture card in there too. Okay, we're almost ready. Except I forgot one thing and I left the live CD in the CD drive. Damn it. Man, if I had $45 for every time I did this, I'd have $1,125. There we go. Oh yeah, it's not turned on yet. This is just a, like I said, newer motherboard. It still doesn't work. Oh, I didn't plug it in. Oh, it's plugged in. It just doesn't want to work. What the hell? Why doesn't it work though? I don't understand that. Turn it back on again? Work, damn it. Well, long story short, it doesn't work. I'm up to $1,215 now, I think. Well, good thing I got my old reliable SATA drive. Forget about that. Put this guy in there. There. Perfect. Now it is a good idea to turn off the computer at this point. Move down the... Oh, wait a minute. The SATA cable's connected, right? Well, it wouldn't matter. It should have still powered up. Some weird stuff. This video is supposed to be about ReactOS, but I think it's turning into something else. Okay, let's see if it lights up this time. What is wrong with this thing? I found out what was wrong with this. I literally tried to plug this into it. Oh my god. I'm still using old reliable because I went through all the trouble to plug it in there. Oh, there's the light. Oh look, Kyron's. Big surprise. Don't fail me now, ReactOS. Insert boot media and press a key. Holy balls! Okay, so do debug, I guess. Oddly, the front LED is showing disk activity even though there's no fixed disks attached. It's just straight up showing the CD activity, I think. I'm keeping this in this orientation so you can see the light. Just to see whether or not it's doing something. Oh my god! It's all gone great. It's doing something. Oh my god! I think we may have a winner! Intel Celeron inside, baby. No, moving the mouse doesn't seem to work. Now, does this board have IDE headers? It does! If that's even what that's called. Right now we're installing devices. I don't know how much RAM this computer has, but I'm sure it has enough. If all it needs is 96 megabytes. It's a little disturbing. But that's okay. Did the mouse get installed? It did! Oh my god! It wasn't kidding around when it was installing devices. That's a pretty smooth. You can see I want to zoom into the mouse cursor a little bit more here while turning the focus back on. Sometimes I have to do fixed focus and it's kind of annoying. You have this kind of extended mouse tail to differentiate itself from Mac and well, it's longer than the Windows. Was it really that easy? It was really, apparently you need to have like a better motherboard or a newer motherboard or something, but it likes this one. As you can see, they're going for that Windows 2000 visual style, which I so much adore. Of course, we don't have any fixed disks. Can't really do anything. So if this works, I'm just going to go ahead and move the hard drive from that over to this and see if it can actually finish installing without totally crapping itself, and I'll have to install it again. So let me just make sure Solitaire works. Oh, it's under entertainment, or no, games. What is an entertainment? Sound recorder is there. Oh, Minesweeper. Just called, oh, Wine Mine. Pretty funny. Now, the thing you need to remember is there is no wine running here at all. This is, no, that was quick. There's no wine running here. I'm assuming this is a version of Minesweeper that comes with wine or something like that. Maybe. Pretty bad at playing this game. I clicked this. What do you? Oh. All right. So let me move over that hard disk and let's see if we can get this thing running. This is what happens when we shut it down. I don't really want to shut it down. Yeah, this looks like the Windows 2000 shutdown kind of. Shut it down. It's now safe to turn off your computer. Hey! Alright, so since it never got to the installing devices phase and it's just copying the setup files to the disk, it's should be ready and bootable for ReactOS. Oh, wait, I didn't want to unplug that. Yank this off the motherboard. There we go. And then this will actually fit over there better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't break the fan. That's good enough. And since I don't want that live CD stuck in there, yes, another $45 for me. And then plug this bad boy right there. And then plug back in the optical drive. You can't see that, but it's happening. Maybe it's because I'm too lazy to get a better camera angle. Now I kind of wish I did have a better camera angle, because I could be able to see when I'm... Oh, there we go. Alright, so since this thing is so good at finding boot devices, power it on. Hard disk is at an angle, but I don't care. I set it to cable select. What? There will be blood. Oh, I didn't plug in Molex power to the hard disk. Damn it. There it is. Oh, shit. Let's try it again. Oh, hey. Oh! Native resolution? Get out of the way. It's installing devices. Oh! It looks way better than it did on the live CD. Listen to that hard disk though. Sounds kind of scary. Oh! Yep, this looks like the Windows 2000 one. Wizard installs ReactOS on your computer. What is all this? Oh, acknowledge the various open source projects. QEMU, Mesa 3D, SysLinux, Box. Interesting. Some emulators, or virtual machines rather. Free font, Deja Vu fonts, Liberation fonts, Graph app. So everybody's working together. Computer name. I guess ReactOS. But noticing some people have been able to correctly guess my password in the comments. Not quite sure how that's happening. But nevertheless, we'll push forward. This is pretty slick so far. When you click finish, the computer will restart. I don't think we have any CDs in the drive. Thumbnail shot. This wizard installs a new device for Ethernet controller? Warning, installing a custom device may freeze your computer or render it unbootable. I guess we could try to... Installation failed. Okay. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, here's our desktop. And it's in native resolution of the display, so you won't be able to see a damn thing. So I'll have to zoom in on different portions. Or lower the resolution, whichever you guys really want. I guess I could just do that. Probably, let's see if we can do it exactly the same way we do on Windows. Go to the same place. Let's lower it to 800 by 600. And if you noticed, look at our color mode availability. We can go above 640 by 480. We can go above 16 colors. It just works. We don't really have the drivers unless it's already in there. Oh yeah. ReactOS desktop background. Looking good. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Let's take a look at my computer now that we actually have a hard drive in there. You can look, go directly to the system registry as if it's a file system. Okay, that's interesting. It's kind of neat. Control panel. Looks pretty much exactly like the Windows control panel. Everything down to add remove programs. I'm kind of liking this. Local disk, there's the recycled folder. Program files. Alright, so this looks like a fully working system. Let's try this hotkey. Oh, look at that. ReactOS operating system version 0.4. Genuine Intel Celeron at 2.6 gigahertz with 3 gigs of RAM, roughly. I don't know how I have a 3 gig stick. It's probably a 4 gig stick, and it's only reading 3. Device manager looks the same. The only thing I didn't find was the Ethernet controller driver-wise, so it looks like that Kickstarter, whatever they did, really did a good job. You can check out the virtual memory. That's neat. Yeah, this is great so far. Everything looks awesome. My only regret is I didn't install it on an SSD. Sorry about that. But at first, I started off on a computer that needed IDE, and then now we're going to this, which could have used SATA. So maybe next time we'll do a ReactOS boot time test. I was talking about getting Quake 3 Arena running on this, as it was one of the main things that the computer was demonstrated to be able to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and install that right now. I'm going to see if it can read an exFAT drive. It doesn't appear to. I heard this little hard drive park itself for the first time. What a cutie. Uh-oh. Control Shift Escape. Ooh, wow. That looks stunningly like the Windows Task Manager. Uh-oh. It's frozen. It's frozen. Things have never been the same since I plugged in that drive. Task Manager, come back to me. Command prompt. We're going to have to shut it down. Let's restart it. Well, that could have been worse. Yeah, 4 gigs of RAM. I think it's going to detect this. I think I just killed my installation. Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh, it's not dead yet. We're back, baby. Alright. That was a pretty fast startup. It doesn't recognize my FAT32 drive. Let me try plugging it in again. Okay, it really doesn't like my FAT32 drive. They're Fig Newtons. But there's third-party Fig Newtons inside. Yeah. I looked freaking everywhere and I couldn't find a flash drive. Like, I lost them all. I had like 3 of them, but I don't know what happened to them, so I have to use SD card adapter thing. And it appears the camera is getting hungry. Hold on. Well, that exFAT drive I had was literally the only flash drive I have and I can't reformat it because it has too much crap on it. Oh, balls. Oh, hey! I found my flash drive. I'm gonna plug it in before I get excited to start copying stuff to it, see if it works. Wow, friggin' up. Oh, it doesn't work because the system froze up. No wonder. Wonder when it actually froze up, because I didn't touch it. Well, ReactOS confirmed for cool screensavers. So yeah, while I was waiting for the files to copy to the flash drive, I found that there's actually some screensavers on here. Ooh. Ooh. And the old school one. Ooh. Oh shit! Scared me. Uh-oh. I think I locked it up. Crap. Damn it. Save me, Control, delete. .scr. Killed. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if the system crashes when I plug in the flash drive. Well, I heard some drive churning and the mouse still moves, so I think that means it's good. Oh, there it is! So I couldn't drag and drop the folder, I needed to actually paste it, copy and paste it. Holy crap, I don't even think that's gonna work. I may have to use command prompt to do it. E, okay. Can do that. Just create a folder in here called Quake 3. I'm gonna have that command prompt. ReactOS operating system. A little redundant, but either way. Too many parameters. Oh my god, does it need quotations? Hey! That was way too fast. Base Q3 didn't get copied. Well, I'm having a hell of a time trying to figure out how to copy this damn stuff over to the hard disk. You've seen a lot of crap on there because there's also the Mac version on here as well. So let me see if I can just run it. As you can see, the icon is showing up for the executable. I could just try running it off the flash drive. It's going to be slow, but we still try it. Oh, it's just the setup. I'm a dumbass. Well, setup is running. Alright, says it's done. There's the IO Quake 3 folder. Did it carry the... That's the dedicated server, that's the main one. Where's pack3.pk3? Gotta copy that one manually. Here we go. Now it's copying the big mama. The 500 or so meg file off the flash drive. The pack0.pk3 contains everything that it makes Quake 3 Arena Quake 3 Arena. Oh, there's one way to find out if it's copying or not. 55.5 megabytes. 55.5 megabytes. 55.5 megabytes. 55.5 megabytes. Actually having some trouble deleting files, believe it or not. Error sharing violation. The process cannot access the file because it is being used by another process. What process is that? Is it still trying to copy it? No? I think I need to restart the computer. I think I may need to restart the computer a lot. So, I mean, it looks good. It seems to be stable, but there are some things you just can't do, like copying files via drag and drop. I was able to copy some... Actually, I wasn't. I was able to run the installer off of flash drive. But when trying to move over the pack3.pk3, it just sort of stopped at 53 or 55 megabytes. Oh, Nelly. And sometimes it doesn't want to shut down by itself. Unplug the flash drive, see if it goes faster. Nope. Control delete. Power button. Okay, upon restart I was actually able to delete pack3.pk3. Sorry, pack0.pk3. So let's see if it'll let me successfully copy the base Q3 folder over to the thingamajig. Okay, that should do it. 3.7. 3.7. 3.7. 3.7. With no size on disk. Damn, this sucks! You can't copy files around. If you do, it doesn't work. And then when you try to delete it, it's gonna say that something else is using it. And then it won't actually delete it, because now it thinks it's opening command prompt when it's really not. I may have edited out a lot of frustration in the past few minutes here, so let me just say what I'm doing again, just in case. I did successfully launch this copy right here. This is running off the flash drive of Quake 3 Arena on my other computer, and it works. So there's nothing wrong with the files here. They're fine. They can run off the drive successfully. But I'm trying to launch it. It's the second time trying this. See if it will work. Oh my god, I just had to wait for it! Oh my god, it launched! Oh my god! Oh! And it's not laggy! Well, it's laggy, but I mean... Access denied. I was just like staring out the window, just sort of thinking, what should I try next to get this thing to work? And I literally just had to wait for it. Ooh. I don't know if it's gonna make it. Maybe we just need to wait for it. It's taking a hell of a long time to load that gauntlet. Alright. I've been sitting here a long ass time. It's not doing anything. Well, when I try to launch it again, something must have broke, because now it thinks that Quake 3 is not installed. And now it's not doing anything. And it doesn't like anything right now. Well, if this game isn't going to work, I have an idea for a simpler game that just might do the trick. Let's try Frogger. Now, one thing you gotta remember about ReactOS is that basically after I've tried to do anything and then it doesn't work, you pretty much have to restart the whole system. Like, hard reset. This looks promising. Hey! God, that notification sound is so scary. Well, this works, I guess. The installer, anyway. And slow but steady. This actually looks like it's happening. Hopefully I don't have to reinstall DirectX 5. Holy crap, this is slow. Like, holy crap. I mean, it's still going. I mean, the light's blinking every once in a while. But it makes me think it's like right on the edge of like, did it lock up? Like my stomach is churning, just waiting for something to happen, and then it happens, and it's like, oh my god, but it only went like 1 bar, and then you wait another like 5 or so minutes. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but like, come on, how hard is it to freaking install Frogger? Oh. Oh my god. Like, I'm just sitting here and the drive's been down all the way, right? It blinked just randomly. So I think this may actually be doing something. Oh my god, did you see that? Another thing came up. It's actually going. It's still going. Like, I thought the thing locked up. It is still actually going really, really slow. If the installer goes this slow, I don't have much hope the actual game will actually run. Goodness gracious, at this rate, it's going to take 40 years to finish. Well, there's another one. It is actually going. I'm seriously considering just letting this run. It's making progress. And I've gotten this far, like I don't want to give up. So let it go. Oh my god. That meter finally got to the end and now it's cooking. Cooking with gas, that tells you. Whatever that was, it was a piece of crap. Because now it's going at a normal install rate. I don't know if you can see the time at the bottom, but that took about 10-20 minutes. Actually more like 30 minutes overall, but like just to get through that one file, that's pretty ridiculous. But at least it's going normally now. The drive has spun up again. Okay. This will install DirectX 5. I do not know if this is a good idea, but I'll let it do it anyway. Because it does need DirectX 5. Oh. Ooh. It doesn't like the transparent color of that copy dialog. Again, this is a Windows 95 game. I picked it because it seems like it's a little older. Maybe it would have better compatibility on this. Ooh, this could get messy. This could render the computer unbootable. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, come on, it's almost done. Still getting hard disk I/O. Hey! It completed. Registering, rendering, registering, adding, okay. Everything is like in slow motion. I've never even seen this stuff before. Yes. Fine. Shut up. No. Oh my god. It says, if you're happy with the selected options, please click the button in the bottom right of the window. Surprised I can even read that. Looks like I'm reading alien text. Successfully. 3D card, Direct 3D, how? Game options. Automatically run Frogger. No! I think I may have jumped the gun. Hard disk activity. So as you can see, we have made some modifications to the start menu. Just everything's really, really slow. Maybe I should have used that SSD. Oh, who am I kidding? It wouldn't have helped. Oh! Frogger? Frogger. Where are you, buddy? Last time I checked, the Frogger video setup worked. Yeah, it launched. Put that shit on low. Oh! Autorun.exe is using mass... What? Oh my god. This is from the last game I tried. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I'm using I'm maxing out the processor here. I tried to launch this game. I tried to actually launch this game right here. It's Paco's Curse. So I'm gonna see if that was gonna work. It just didn't. I launched Autorun.exe. Apparently, I never restarted the computer since I tried it, and it's been sitting in the background using up all my system resources. That's why Frogger took so long to install. Oh my god, I'm gonna end this. Oh, look how much faster that is. Holy crap. Maybe I need to restart the computer. Okay, we're restarted. Checks the CD drive. CD drive is flashing. So that didn't work. And it took so long because I frickin' had something running in the background. At this point, I feel like I'm out of options. So since I'm pretty sure that if I try another DirectX game on this, it's gonna poop on me. So how about we try an OpenGL one? Again, we did try an OpenGL one with Quake 3 Arena. But something tells me Quake 2 is going to be a little bit easier to run. Unfortunately, this means we have to run yet another installation, which may or may not result in a working game. Here's the Quake 2 installer. It's even animated. Wow, 16 applications are not supported at the moment. That means it's going to work or not going to work. To be honest, I don't know. I could go straight to the... Oh, close that window out. Let's try that again. Instead of running the auto run, go straight to the install. Is there just a setup.exe? There it is. Oh. I think this may just be a 16-bit application. Oh, great. So that means if my other backup plan was to play this, and something tells me that won't work without, like, I don't know, a miracle. This version of Doom 2 was made specifically for Windows 95. It still has the Quake 2 setup icon cached. That's hilarious. Oh, install. Hey! Oh yeah! Only need 8 megabytes of RAM. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. Hell yes. Uh-oh. Stuck at 99%. No, it already launched the install shield wizard, though. Did I actually put the file somewhere? Oh, there it is. Doom 95.exe. It's not really happening. No, it's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Every single game. I can't play a single game. Not one. Not one. Not even Doom. Maybe E.T. will work. Sega Smash Pack 2 by Sega. Now my computer won't open? What are you doing? No, 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 no. Reset. That's cool. I'll put Doom 2 on the desktop. Maybe it'll work later. Smash2.exe. Don't fail me now. Oh yeah. It has to install it? It needs DirectX. I don't want to. Oh God. Don't do it. No, for fuck's sake. Play Sega Swirl. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sega Swirl works. At least I think it does. Does it? It does. It plays like a Windows 3 game. Wow. It actually works. I gotta say, the Dreamcast version is much better. Well, at least I got a game working, I guess. This better not be the only game I can get working. We're gonna have some problems. Ah, here's a keeper. SimCity 2000. My friend burned it for me when I was in 5th grade. You can still see where he wrote it on in pencil. Because that's definitely not my handwriting. That is, though. Handwriting's somewhat deteriorated since then. And is now hardly legible. Oh, for fuck's sake, it has a fucking 16-bit installer. Oh my god. I'm on death's door here. Wait a minute, we may have a winner. This is Age of Empires. Oh my god. Except not find a sound card. Oh well. Oh my god, they're actually building it. I don't think I have once done the typical install on this. I think I've always done the full install. So currently this is the number of games we've tried. Plus Quake 3 Arena. And they haven't worked. Except for Sega Swirl. But I don't really count that. Yes. Exit. Close. Play the expansion. Uh-oh. What the hell's going on? Whoa. Whoa! I can draw. Hey, hey! Oh, and I can erase. Sort of. And draw. Hold on, I got this. Oh, it stopped working ever since I went over the start menu. Crap, I was trying to write a message. I'll write a very small one. Right here. There. How precious. Well, I must admit, this looks terrible. Hey, I fixed it! Alright. Let's do this. Dude, it works! It looks like poop, but it works, man. Oh, yeah. The fuck? Food 75 for a villager, man. I picked the wrong civilization. That game speed up? The fuck is it? I don't know if I really want to try increasing the resolution of this, because that just sounds like a big risk that I don't really want to take. It's a little bit of input lag, just a little bit. But I mean, this is this is Age of Empires on ReactOS, so it can play some things, but you know, it's pretty limited. I don't know what a big battle would look like. I don't have any save game files on standby ready to go. I could find some, but in fact I actually think I have some on floppy disk, but this doesn't have a floppy disk drive, so I'm not even going to try. So yeah. Man. It's making me hungry looking at that. Okay, so we got that to work, and I guess I should be satisfied in that, you know, I finally got a game to work, but I don't feel completely satisfied, because, you know, it's Age of Empires. We've always played Age of Empires. I don't want to try too many games, because it's just going to turn this into like a Windows 98 machine games video all over again. just because I would test all the same games on it. Let's try Return of Arcade. Something simple, but, you know... Oh yay, another game that has to install. Same error I got before. Oh, shit. I launched it twice. Wait, this requires DirectX? You gotta be kidding me, it's Pac-Man! And Pac-Man, interestingly enough, does not work when we start. Well, there's one more thing we could try. I think it probably requires DirectX. It's the Abomination. This is working surprisingly well right off the disc. Jesus. DirectX does not support the Windows version of the system. I think it wants to close this out first before it runs. Oh god. Did this with the last one. Oh my god, it actually worked. You son of a bitch game! You're gonna make me suffer and play you no matter what, are you? Jesus. Oh my god. Can't believe it. And that's actually 3D rendered right there. It looks like it's software rendering, but that's not an FMV. That's just a cinematic. Apparently he made a plane. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, of course. So something happens, plot devices occur, people die. Wow. No effort whatsoever. Not look like Dantini. I'm Croc. I'm an asshole. Wow. Software rendering is doing some interesting things. I can't believe it's working. Like, wow. I don't know whether to be disappointed or excited. Help. Wait, what are you gonna say? Birdie Bensta. Oh, this is the one. Dantini must have taken Birdie. Gobbles and Village be sad. Gobbles need Birdie's back. He village mascot. Croc, go look for Birdie in jungle. Wait here. Does this really teach kids who are playing this to, like, make good sentences and know good... I mean, we're talking like cavemen. Oh, that bastard. I just remember trying to chase this asshole. It's the only thing I remember about this damn game. And it's frickin' impossible. That's all I remember. Now, if I actually played this legitimately right now, I might actually catch him for the first time. Can I do that on ReactOS? Maybe. But I don't know how long it's going to take. See this little thing that saves your game. Gotta make sure this asshole doesn't hit me. Then it's curtains. There's gotta be some health somewhere. Oh shit. Oh my, are you serious? Oh my god! I have to start it all over again. I thought it saved my game. Oh, no, there's no way. There's just no way. No, I'm not gonna play this. I mean, I'm sure it's easy. Oh god. You know, thanks for watching, everybody. I went through so many games and waited for so long for all this stuff to install. Well, I need a palette cleanser. Is Doom just gonna work? No. I could put Z-Doom on it. Oh my god, finally. Frick it. Oh. Z-Doom doesn't work. Oh, shit. Alright, everyone. This has been my experience with ReactOS. it was rocked with disappointment, and frustration, and impatience. Because stuff takes for frickin' ever to load, and oftentimes when something doesn't work, you have to do it a lot of times. A lot of times. Unless you want to play Croc 2, then you're all good. As I said, ReactOS is still in development. It's in the alpha stages, currently 0.4.0. Too bad we couldn't get Quake 3 to work, because supposedly it's supposed to be able to do that. You know, it is a work in progress. If you want to play with it yourself, feel free to go to ReactOS's website. It should be down in the description. And download it and do whatever the hell you want with it. Get it running in VirtualBox, see if that can actually work for you. It didn't for me, but give it a try. Or if you have some extra PCs lying around, go ahead and throw it in that and try it and see what games you can get to work, or other software you can get to work. And if you guys want, if ReactOS gets substantially upgraded, or updated rather, in the future, I can do another video on it to see if it can run more modern things. My hopes aren't high. Things have been pretty slow going with ReactOS over the years. We'll have to see what happens. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.